I cruised by and went, why am I drinking this when I can just go get a whole 12-pack of the good stuff? So I went and got the good stuff.
And with that, we are live. What is up, people?
And the irony of my phone notification of just as he said we're going live.
Welcome to another episode of Foreign Domestic Sunday Night Roundtable. Obviously, we have Alan B. Pro. What is up, brother man? How you doing?
How's it going, brother man? I'm fucking exhausted this evening. I might earn myself a Chat Napper award. Just depends upon everything that's going on in here tonight. As everybody can see, we got people starting to roll into the side chat. We got ourselves an illustrious panel. So let's get this ball rolling.
All right. Well, with that being said, we do have an illustrious panel, so we'll go ahead and run down the panel. We will start with John Solar, 283. What is up, buddy?
Back from a whirlwind run around the southern states, literally an hour ago. Oh, by the way, I hung out with Rob in his shop for about half hour, 45 minutes. I finally got to meet Rob. Did I lose sound or something? Or is
very nice, man. Okay. Very nice. Rob's an awesome guy, man. Awesome.
Yeah. I got to hang out with him for about 45 minutes. Met Bobby and his wife. Hung out with Half-Ass. Finally met Joey Cuz today, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Man, I was gonna say, man, I'm sorry. Do you need some flowers?
It was creepy, those Armenians, Ooh, wow.
So we'll send you a bouquet.
Yeah, we did Savannah, hauled ass down to Savannah, Georgia. And then we did Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina. Came back, spent a few days in Gettysburg. Did all of Gettysburg, and then took off and did some time in New York today, and then back home. So,
awesome, good deal, man. Good deal. Phil M. Rivers, what's going on, brother man?
How y'all doing? Just happy to be here, and happy to be back on the chat. And thanks for having me. Got hopefully some videos coming out this week here. I just got back from a little trip, and I know I got some VRs to catch up on, so I'm gonna try and do that. So other than that, just happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Good to have you on. It's been a while. Good to have you for sure.
Phil, I know you just got back from a trip. Did you take any video footage for your secondary channel?
Yes, I did. So I did do that. I got probably 2 or 3 videos worth of footage for that, so I'm going to try and get that up. I'll probably post a little bit on my main channel, but this is mainly for the other channel. But I do, like I said, I do have some VRs to get up for the Phil M. Rivers channel too. So
good deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Revolver Rich 1911, Rich 223, Rich. I don't know, man. I'm losing track, man.
Yeah, understandable. No, going well here. Glad to be here. Thanks for the invite. I'm just working on changing my new channel format. I'm going to become a liberal left gamer. I'm looking for games to indoctrinate young children into the liberal side of thinking. So there you go.
He was doing a good enough job at that.
You always have a good way with words and what you're planning on doing with your channel.
Yeah, there's always lots of stuff going on here. So that's my new thing for today.
Have you run this change of format by the board of directors yet, or?
No, I pretty much just went rogue. This actually just came up about, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes ago, and I was just pretty much rogue on it. So I don't know what they're going to think, but, I don't really care. They're not the boss of me.
So instead of Rich 223, should it be Rogue 223?
They very well may be, but Yeah, it's a good name.
Yeah, not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Tenchi, Arizona. What's going on, man?
Not much. Well, aside from getting a bit of ink yesterday.
It's upside down.
No, that's actually right way up.
No, it's upside down.
No, I had it facing that way on purpose because of one of the things I usually wear, which is that.
Tenchi, I'm a veteran tattoo artist.
Yeah, so's the guy who done it. 35 years.
I got it so I can see it.
I'll let you two argue after the chat.
It's actually in the best position for me anyway.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, the guy who done it ironically is called Rob. And you'll know why that's ironic if you subscribe to my channel. But
All right, and then we got reloading from the hot pot. Blowing
Reload from
smoke.
the hot pot. Woo. Thank you very much for having me, Scotsman. Great panel tonight. I see a lot of good people out in the side chat. Let's get it on. As the eerie silence.
And crickets.
Sorry, I have a very loyal subscriber that needed a comment in the side chat.
Scotsman's slow on that fucking unmute button. So far, everybody's been like, okay, yeah. So that's pretty much all I have to say. And then all of a sudden, okay.
It could be worse.
Alrighty then.
I could look like the guy on the other end of the chat.
So I got something to bring up. I want to bring up. All right. I didn't get a chance to bring this up with Hornet Fixer on the show because we weren't able to have it because we had no internet where I was. But has anybody seen the Prohibition? I mean, really delved into Prohibition and looked at it. I mean, I encourage you to look at everything going on with Prohibition back in the day and then compare that to where we are right now. It is an eerie similarity.
History repeats itself.
Exactly. I got into it with an old man in the Action Museum of Prohibition. I'm like, do you see what this is? These are idiots that don't learn from history. This is the same exact thing. I'm like, you got this one, you got this one. I mean, when I was going through it all, I'm just sitting there, and all I can see is the exact same thing. Groups coming out of nowhere. There was a group called the White Ribbon Group, comprised of now back in that day, ladies didn't have a lot to do. There wasn't a whole lot of political anything with the ladies, but out of the blue came this group. And they started, raising it. For us, it would be the kids who don't vote. They just all of a sudden show up and now they're, I mean, there's just way too many eerie similarities. And you're looking at all this and it's like, holy crap, this is like history literally repeating itself.
That is interesting. I believe Hitler went after the high schoolers and stuff as well, and started with them on his quest.
Oh yeah, the Hitler Youth.
Yeah,
he got it even earlier. Yeah, they had. Yeah. You read up on some of that stuff. That was really crazy. I mean, they had like farms. As odd as that sounds, they were literally farms where he was growing the youth.
They've been doing a complete documentary on the Hitler Youth on the Discovery Channel the past few nights. I've been kind of dabbling into watching that, and you're right, man. They had farms. They were farming kids, literally.
Yes, literally. To the point of like, that soldier is the specimen of specimens. I would like that specimen to come and be with these specimens. That type of like literal farming.
We do have a new member to the panel. Basement Buddy, what's up, man? And silence.
He'll chirp in later, I'm sure.
It looks like he's shooting at Jan.
So he's shooting something.
Yeah, we don't want to know what he's shooting down there in that basement.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, y'all keep talking shit.
Well, it's important.
Well, if you fucking don't speak, then shit gets talked.
I would like to point
camera
out
was
that out of everybody on the panel, the Scotsman's the only one with an avatar. Still,
Are you still having an issue with like?
I need to go buy a camera. I haven't fucking had time yet. Jesus fucking Christ.
it's
Oh my
called
God.
Amazon.
Did you know you don't even have to do a damn thing? You can actually, with your avatar on, like right now, shop for the camera right now, and you can actually order the camera right now while talking to us right now.
You know, I'm sorry that I'm not like Alan B. Pro, who, you know, wonderful people buy him various things like microphones and such and so forth.
I'm pretty sure you can find one anywhere from
You
like.
don't
10
have to
20
have a fancy microphone. You can have whatever you need, Scotsman.
I know. I just haven't had time.
I have an extra camera. Would you like me to mail it to you?
No, you're fine. I will be
Sure.
picking up.
Are you sure?
I will be picking up a camera on Tuesday.
Because I would love to take that camera and get a big box. I have a beanbag chair downstairs. I could fill a box up full of those little tiny beanbags. Now hear me out. Now, you take one of those little springs and you compress it down. You put a piece of cardboard on top of that spring. Now you fill it up with the beanbags, the little beans. Put the camera in there, then tape it shut with an arrow that says "this side up." Please open from this side. So that way, when you open it, it's just a boom.
And you know what?
Out of those little tiny annoying stick to fucking
Here's the
everything
funniest
beans.
part of the entire thing. If you do that, if you really, really want to do that, I will repack that shit and send it to Eric because I know it'll piss Eric off more than it'll piss me off.
But the part that'll bring me the most joy is thinking about you picking every one of those little motherfuckers up.
I would just get a vacuum, but hey.
They freaking static cling to every goddamn thing.
Well,
I got a
here's the
shot.
thing.
I got a shot
If I
back.
get a package from John, I'll just open it outside.
I don't think that'll help because knowing your luck, right at the right time. As a news crew goes by and goes, you should have seen what we saw today.
Yeah,
Well, we
that'd
know
be my
much
luck.
better things to buy than cameras, like new guns.
Well, yes, but you can't show us the new gun if you don't have a camera. So just listen. Take this moment in time. There's a whole bunch of us here. Mute yourself. Go to Amazon. Buy a damn camera.
I think what really happened is he got into a fight at the pub and got a black eye, and he doesn't want us to know that he got his ass whooped by a woman.
He would be living that up going, you should have seen the other mother. No.
No, but it was a woman. He doesn't want to admit it.
Either he went and got those things in his ears, whatever those like, you know, the things where you put the giant dilly boppers in your ear there. He probably got those, or he's got like that
African look.
No, he's got that little rubber band thing through the side of his face, like that. What was that wrestler that had that? Had the rubber bands through the freaking side of his face. No one remembers that guy.
Lou Albino.
Lou Albino. Yeah, he was friends with Cyndi Lauper for a while there.
I used to tattoo old Doc Adams from like George the Animal Steel in the
Are you
early Ric
kidding me?
Flair days. No, his real name was Oscar, and I tattooed him, and he was actually a flight instructor at a local airport.
Wow.
His ears were like that thick from the cauliflower on him. He was one cool old dude.
Wow. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I've met some really cool people in my adventures.
That's I'll bet you have. Now, have you? I watched the show. It was quite a while back about. At first, I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it at all. It was about tattooing. I was like, I'm not a tattoo guy, so I probably won't enjoy this. But I watched it anyways, and wow, that was crazy. Some of the different types of tattoos I saw. These ones where these guys were taking just like sharpening. I don't know if it was like, I guess for lack of a better phrase, if anyone knows what a locust tree is, it's got thorns on it. They were basically taking something like that,
Yeah, and then
tying it onto a stick,
Yeah.
And they're like dipping this thing, and they take a little tiny rod and they're smacking the fucking this guy's back.
That's how you got to do it in the jungle. You can't just hook up your fucking extension cord and.
No, I understand that, but
And don't call it.
I did not associate the
call it a gun. A tattoo artist will kick your ass if you call it a tattoo gun. I don't know why they're so touchy about it, but it's tattoo machine.
Because this is a gun.
True. Yeah.
This is a gun.
What are you fucking whining about? What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Well, I'm sure it's not really a tattoo gun. You don't like go, there you're tattooed, motherfucker.
I'm just saying, next time you're in a tattoo shop, just casually say, "Oh, tattoo gun." See what happens.
Watch everybody
Bite your
explode.
head off, man.
My son's been trying to get me to go get mine. I'm the only guy in my unit
In England, of course,
that did
because
not get this tattoo.
like calling it a tattoo gun because it's gone against the establishment. Like it's not a tattoo, it's a tattoo gun.
The term tattoo gun is actually a penitentiary or an incarceration term.
Well,
You know,
I know.
I'm a tattoo artist, so I call it a tattoo machine.
That guy from prison was in this video, and he was, oh my word, I can't even think of his name, but he's supposed to be like the most amazing black and white tattoo artist ever. And I saw some of the work that guy did in prison. It was amazing. I mean, like,
Time.
he's like, apparently he's like world famous. He's a Spanish guy.
His name's Freddie Negrete.
Okay, like wicked, like he's supposed to be like it.
For black and gray work on the Latino side, with the gangster side, he's the one to go to if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for pit bulls and half naked chicks being drugged down by him and things like that, that's the guy.
If you want his work, you gotta like kill somebody to get sent to prison to then have the work.
No, he's out.
No, he's out.
He's out. And he does like he's like a very well paid pro type artist now.
Yeah, he's been out of prison for years and years and years and years. I mean, he probably got out of prison after I started tattooing in 1980.
Oh, all right. He's an old fuck now.
Well, yeah, we all are. Look at this panel. Are you kidding me?
We got Smile Money out in the side chat. Smile Money, behave yourself.
Well, I just turned 35, so it can't be that bad. I'm probably the youngest one here.
Oh, 34. Wait.
You sure you don't mean 3,500?
All right, motherfucker.
You might be across the pond, but John will come see you.
He has his
reach right through that freaking camera.
He has his ways.
Yeah, if you can get through TSA, that is.
Oh no, we have people.
Yeah,
we have people.
So if you're across the pond, why are you flying basically to you, the rebel flag, the American flag?
That's why. Because I hate this fucking country. And I mean the one I'm in, not this one.
Yeah. Yeah, technically we're the rebels to you because we kicked your ass like 250 years ago.
Leave it to Chris. He's got. All right, let's go there.
I've got nothing to say about it.
Let's go there.
I'm just
kidding. The fuckers didn't do the job properly. Because we've still got libtards.
Well, look, have you seen us?
We're sending them to you.
Fuck, no, we got plenty. That's starting to capsize in California.
Me starting.
Oh yeah.
Did you see where they're going to break? They're talking about breaking California off into 3 states.
Yeah, I saw that.
Northern Cali, Southern Cali, and Cali.
But now think about that. If that happened, if it actually freaking happened, think of the stupidity of that. You're going to separate the two portions that were Republican. You're going to separate that, which means you're not going to have enough population to hold that vote.
What happens to the electoral
college vote? And you're going to have 3 now numbers for the electoral college.
Yeah, it'd give them like 4 or 6 more electoral votes, and they would all be blue.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
It's just like when they're bringing in, and when I say this, you can send all your hate mail to me, John Solar. That's it. But when they're bringing in 50 bazillion freaking illegal aliens, they're always bringing them into like L.A., Chicago, New York. It isn't going to help. You're already got the most freaking. You're not going to increase yourself to any more. You're not going to make a change. You're not going to get 100 electoral votes more, which still wouldn't freaking help you. But you're not going to get it. So I don't understand what the point of the whole damn thing is, anyways.
No, the only thing they're increasing is the crime rate. Again, California, Chicago, all of these places. Those are the ones bringing all of them in, and that's where the crime rate keeps on going higher and higher.
Maine, we brought our buses.
Gives them more of an excuse to push for gun control and all that because criminals are going to do what they do, and you get more shit to play on the news.
Well, when they first came up with the state of Jefferson, which is part of what they're trying to separate California, one of them would be the state of Jefferson. One very positive thing about the state of Jefferson is it's very, very pro 2A. The reason why it didn't work very long ago was because they wanted to keep all the funds that they had, and were trying to create not just a separate state but a separate country, but keep all the U.S. monetary funds they already had in order to do it. And you can't start a country on somebody else's money. It just doesn't work.
Now, the way I understood the state of Jefferson was they started it, and then the Vietnam War broke out, and it was on the House floor to be voted on to actually enact the state of Jefferson as a 51st state, but it was put on hold. But they still have their own zip code. When you mail something there, it's still to the state of Jefferson. They have all that already. They're just not officially indoctrinated into a state. That's the way I read about it.
Yeah, and there was a holdup in the processing of creating it as a state, and the powers that be that were trying to create the state of Jefferson ultimately were trying to create their own little country inside of the U.S.
No, I did not know that.
DC, that's a separate country, legally.
Yeah, it is.
That's not part of the U.S. It's a separate sovereign country. DC, Washington, D.C. That's not part of the U.S.
Nope. Never has been.
Nope. Well, I'm sure it was at some point, but then they, of course, changed it. We're special. We're the government. We're here to help.
Here to help by making things worse, maybe.
You have no idea.
Oh, trust me, I do, and that's part of the problem.
Oh, champagning it, are you?
Oh yeah. Oh, I do.
Make sure you show it to Scotsman, because he needs to see that there's other beers in the world. See, look.
No, that ain't a beer. That's fucking piss water in a can.
That is a beer.
You know what?
Piss water in a fucking
party, and that's all that was there. You would fucking drink it.
No, I would not.
Yeah, you would.
No, he'd sit in the corner and he'd pout.
That's possible too.
Exactly. Thank you, John. I would sit in the corner and fucking pout.
And we'd all have a good time getting tipsy, and you'd just be crying in the corner. And it's not even your party. I mean, if it was your party, you can cry if you want to. But I mean, it's my party.
Oh God!
That was completely gay.
He is sitting next to Alan, John.
No, I'm not sitting next to Alan.
No, he is.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's taking Basement Buddy to a whole new level.
Hey, what happens at the Palooza stays at the Palooza until somebody else tells, and then we all know. So.
Yeah, until YouTube, until certain videos come out, and then the world knows.
Well, you made that video. The ass shot zoom was your video.
Ass shot zoom.
Yeah, that was your video.
I don't remember an ass shot. Whose ass was it?
I think it was Eric's. And you did that behind scene flyover, then coming down. Wasn't that yours?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar.
I think it was your video.
I think you should find it because I think you
maybe it was private. Was it private?
I've never privatized a video.
He was like laying on a couch or something like that, and then you had like a behind the scenes back shot.
That doesn't sound familiar at all. I don't think that was me.
Okay, so everybody who's listening right now, just never mind. I'll find out who did that next time I'm on. I'll go ahead and make sure we know. Hey, Yankee 4, how you doing, man? Good seeing you and your wife. It was very, very nice meeting you guys.
It's pretty badass.
So, Scotsman, do we have any structure this evening?
Absolutely zero.
Boy, that really sounded so messed.
What was the big announcement last week that I missed because I was in California, that is?
We were talking about Mr. Holster, and
oh yeah.
We had the Frag Out Apparel has jumped in and making shirts at no cost to us, and has been nice enough to do that. So far, we have about $1,000 raised that will be going to Mr. Holster to help him out.
Hey, I got an email too. Those shirts are being shipped out.
Yep, they're shipping them early based off of the amount of people that have already gone and bought shirts. So he decided he's going to ship them early. He's also going to keep it up for another week. So instead of 2 weeks, it's going to be 3 weeks. If you guys want a badass shirt and want to help out Mr. Holster, it's $23.99. $15 of every shirt sold goes to Mr. Holster. Right now, we're at about $1,000.
Now, you didn't load it to the page. Is there a reason or what? Do you need me to load it to the page or what?
No, Alan got it on the page here.
It's in the description, and Alan's thrown it out in the side chat.
No, I mean on the Facebook page is about Jack.
I haven't had time to get on there.
Okay, I'll steal it and put it there.
Please do.
Oh, yeah, I'm stealing your video. Oh yeah, okay, just so you know. And it just so while I'll just jump in because it's about Jack anyway. So we are on. We've got 45 slots that have gone out of 70 for the it's about Jack so far. So wow, guys. I first came into this little group here while they were working for CMAX. I mean, I'm always amazed. I'm always amazed, always blown away. If there's a problem, an issue, a situation that needs to be taken care of, the way this entire group, and this is a small portion of what I call this group, but I mean, the fact that all these people rally together and make sure that everybody gets taken care of is just, I mean, it's mind-boggling.
It's amazing.
It is
a little bit of faith back in humanity.
I mean, you know, it was like out of 1,000 people, I saw one bad person with Justin's final mission. One who will remain unnamed, Artisan Tony. But one bad person out of everybody. And I was blown away by how awesome everybody was. And the same, I mean, I'm just blown away. And it's welcoming to everybody. If you don't have the money to put in, but you have a skill or you have something you can contribute, people join. Yeah, sure, why not? And there's always a way for you to be a part of helping. And it's unbelievable. I'm always blown away, just blown away by the way this whole group just charges forward and makes sure something gets taken care of.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I get cancer or something soon so I can get a bunch of money.
Oh, shut the fuck up. God, I'm going to fucking stab you in the eye with a fork is what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Use a spoon, it'll hurt more.
John, do you happen to have a link? John, do you happen to have a link for the Facebook page?
Yeah.
For some odd reason, I'm having trouble pulling it up.
Yeah. Let me quickly grab it here. Speak, and I'll get the link all done. Let's see. There it is.
Yeah, the frag out thing is going really well. They did a phenomenal job setting up a shirt, and they're turning product. So yeah, if you go over to Frag Out, check out their other stuff too. When I put my order in, I picked up some other stuff as well. You know, they're not making a penny off the Mr. Holster shirts, and so I went ahead and showed them some love as well, and picked up a couple other things that they've got going on over there. They've got some good stuff.
I set it in there because the first time I did it, I got told to knock it the hell off. So.
Today's sponsor for Black Widow blanks is Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What was that about Pabst?
I said they're your sponsor for today.
Hey, I'm with you. No. Ladies and gentlemen, today's sponsor.
Hey, if you can get them to sponsor you, why the hell not?
Are you kidding me? If I got them to sponsor us, I mean, it'd be like, hey, they'd be the radio shows. I'd be like, look, guys, it's real simple. You know, I mean, how much money is money to you guys? Just promise us that you'll contribute $5,000 to whatever cause we have. That's all I need. You know what I mean? You can buy the shows for that. Hell yeah.
Dude, it'd be easier than that. Just like a year supply.
Are you kidding me? I'm not that cheap, Chris.
Oh,
I am not that cheap, Chris. I'm cheap, I know. But
So a little bit of political cause and effect here. So in my area, just as soon as it was public and we launched against Syria, gasoline in my area immediately went up over 25 cents.
We're at $2.80 in Ohio right now, which is fucking ridiculous.
it's all baloney. Syria is not controlling our gas prices. It's nothing more than just the same old bullshit.
It's an opportunity to gouge.
Exactly.
One thing I will tell you though is if you ever want to learn something, I mean, and just go find out about. I mean, here I go again saying learn something, but go find out about gas. So many people don't even know about gas. I mean, I've had this conversation with a few people that just pretend they have an idea, but go learn about gas. I was shocked when I found out that, you think, oh, they got to ship gas all over the country in those trucks. No, they don't. They pull it out of the ground, out of pipelines. And the whole philosophy of the different 3 grades of gas. No, there's one. They dump stuff in the trucks after they load them, which changes it and changes it chemically or whatever to make it a different stuff. And all the gas, I've said to people before, all the gas is the same. They go, no, it's not. It's different. It's not. Baloney, because wherever it's at the refineries, when you get allotted, the tankers come in with X amount. Exxon has so much. They can draw so much out. There's different amounts of different stuff they can draw out. It's crazy. You should go study it. Just learn, watch a few YouTube videos, learn a little bit about it, and you'll find out a lot about gas. And then every time these little things happen, they gouge it, and it has nothing to do with the supply and demand at all. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Not only is it a seasonal push in the prices, because OPEC does that. We're coming out of winter and we're going into spring. Let's go ahead and put a big kick on fuel prices, and it's going to keep going as it goes all the way through summer.
Well, TR just made a real good point. We all know what fracking is, right? Fracking, right? Horrible effect from the Middle East. What? That's insanity. Natural gas? No freaking way. And he had a really good point. The natural gas, the price goes up. What? Turmoil in the Middle East. It's all BS. Learn what your taxes are in your state, and you'll find out that, I mean, there are like here in Maine. I mean, $1.14. You're like, okay, so $1.14. What does that mean? Well, how much is your gas? If you go, it's $2.80. Now subtract $1.14, Dinkeldorf. That's the price of your gas. All the rest is just tax. They're taxing the hell out of the gas. I mean, you'll learn as you're looking at this. Wow, I'm viewing it the wrong way. And when you start to find out more and more and more, they just, I mean, here in Maine, I mean, we have portions of, it's like we learned long ago. Some of us, know how to play the game. But like K1, it's called kerosene, K1. As soon as the minute it gets chilly, K1 is just out through the roof. But yet, if you take K1 and you put red oil in it, red dye in it, it's called number 2 off-road diesel.
Which is heating oil.
Right. And you go, okay, what's the difference? It has dye in it. So what? Why is there dye in it? So diesel trucks won't use it on the road and all that. And they have a lower tax on that. Yep. So you can actually burn that.
Yep.
Significantly lower tax, and if you get caught in a road truck with that fuel in your truck,
you're in trouble.
You're in for a heap of shit. You're in for a heap of shit.
But if you get caught with that in your fuel oil tank, nothing happens. Nothing.
Yeah, and it ends up costing just about the same to have the red heating oil, the dyed shit, delivered to my house as if I just went and filled up diesel cans and dumped it in my system, because I got an oil burner.
Yeah, so you learn some of those little tiny tricks. And you're like blown away by, oh my God, so why does it cost that much for this? Because taxes.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts, man. We got a few other people jumped in here. Alice, what's up, man?
Not a thing, brother. What's going on? Just got off work. Tired as hell.
Good to see you, brother, man.
Hey, that's the guy that had the chat the other night.
Yep.
We had 3.
Yep. We have Ed USAF as well. What's going on, brother?
Edward's here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Hello,
How
Jules.
you guys doing? No, she's not here. She's still at work.
She's the pretty one. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Ed.
Oh my God.
Let me guess, Ed. You have a Two-Hearted Ale.
No, actually, I'm drinking a Bud Light right now. The Two-Hearted Ale is next.
God damn it.
Ed.
Whoa.
You see that, Ed?
PBR.
Ed, you failed me, man. You failed. You failed.
Oh, I got it sitting right here.
Then put that piece of crap can away and get the Two-Hearted out. What the hell, man?
Oh my God.
Right there. Nothing like it.
There you go, man. Good job. Good job.
Just don't crack the lid on it and go back to the other one. There you go.
Oh my God. Good old Pat. That shit is so expensive here. It's like, God damn.
Really?
Hey, Ed, that glass looks like a mirror. I wonder why.
Yep, it looks like we.
Yeah. It tastes like weed too, Alan.
Oh no, hold on. Shut up. Phil, show what you're drinking, brother.
It's the Weyerbacher Blithering Idiot.
There you go. If you guys haven't had that is a really good beer.
Sounds like if you guys haven't had this is a very good beer.
Yeah, whatever you pronounce sounds expensive.
I think John Solar makes money off of everyone he tries to promote. So guys, please don't go buy any. Just stop right now.
I started with that when I was 7, so.
Yeah, me too. I stayed with it. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect.
Got into the craft scene and I ain't turned back.
TR's out there. TR says it perfectly. He does not like foo-foo beers, John.
Foo-foo.
The fucking foo-foo beer.
No, I think no. I think you've got it wrong. He doesn't like foo-foo beers as in like all the other shit. He likes the PBR. Wingnut. Foo-foo's all that other like, ooh, it's a two-hearted. That's foo-foo. This is American beer, boy. What the hell's wrong with you?
I ain't no fruit in this beer.
John, I was over in Indiana racing motorcycles, and I stepped into this little local bar. And I walked in, and there was a guy singing karaoke country music. A couple old guys at the bar. They all looked at me like, "What are you doing here? What you want, boy?" I said, "What kind of beer you got?" And they said, "We got Bud Light, and Pat Blue Ribbon on draft." I said, "Give me a PBR on draft."
Go.
I was in.
It has given me love and given me grief. I had more people go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" What do you mean what's wrong with me? What the hell? Why do you drink that shit? It ain't shit. It's not shit. It's beer. It's beer. There are beers, and then there are legendary beers. I'm like, your daddy knows what this is. Your mama knows what this is. Your grandpa
and then
knows what the fuck this is. Everybody knows what PBR is. What does that make it? It's fucking legendary.
It's piss water. It's piss water in a can.
Unfortunately, it's very popular with the college kids nowadays. I don't get it.
Because
I don't do 4.0s. I don't do that shit. I don't do the 4.0 crap. That stuff, they've messed it all. It should never have been put into the 40 ounce. That's just wrong. That's wrong. I don't want to hear the words 4.0. Got my PBR 4.0. No, I don't want to hear. Don't rap about PBR. Do not rap about it. Just say stuff like it's awesome. It's good. No, I got my yeah, fuck that shit. What the hell?
No, TR's talking fucking Miller High Life. God damn it.
What?
You guys are all on crack.
What's this? What's anyone here drink gluten?
No. Wait. Hold on. Chris had a moment. Chris had a moment he's never had before. Nobody. Go ahead, Chris. No. You've never had that minute. Go ahead. Hold your beer up high. Enjoy your moment with TR for just a second.
Oh, now I feel pressured. No, I don't fall.
No, just go ahead. Have your minute.
Hold on, John. Am I about to kick him off?
I got empty ones. I can't cheers.
You know, Chris. You know what? You can't hold a can in the air under pressure. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm saying I can't hold a dead beer. It's broken.
Look. You can hold them all, man. Look at the dead ones. Good ones. Oh, fucking good. Hold the fucking beer in there. It ain't that fucking hard, you idiot. All right. I mean, seriously.
It's just a lot easier to hold it when they're in 40s.
No, stop it. Alan, I'll slap you in the head.
Careful. He might take that the wrong way.
Kind of sounds like an invitation to me.
Oh, my God.
All right. In honor of that, I'm going to go back.
You're going to what now? Oh, what? No. Now, how do you talk about Miller and then you... Oh, man.
I only got one.
Cider Boys?
Hold on. Show that again. What the hell is that?
This is good. Cider Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
You got to talk, man.
Mad Bark.
Oh, no. It'll be like, that's the gentle sound of cinnamon and apple as I...
Yep.
What the... Wow. Mute his mic. I don't want to hear him talk.
I think he's about to get kicked off of here.
Is it a heavy hitter? Is that like a 12.8% ABV?
Did you say heavy hitter?
Yeah,
you just use apple, cinnamon, and heavy hitter all in the same sentence.
No, mine was separate from the apple cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that too hard. It's 11 or 12%.
No, actually, it's 8.8. I think.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, it doesn't quite meet JR10 standards, but it's.
I've seen it after 2 of the 11%. He's fun. What a fun little fucker.
Oh, no. TR Prepper, man, you were near God to me, but you're drinking Natty Light.
Hey.
Oh, my God.
No. Hey, listen.
Those.
It happens to me every once in a while where I turn around and Mama comes home. She's like, "What did you get?" I got you a couple 24s. What? Natty. What?
I'm about to disown every one of you on here.
Not everybody in the planet wants to spend $36 on a beer.
Natty Light is really, really good for degreasing driveways, but other than that,
yeah,
it's good for
well,
nothing.
They do have one that what the hell is it? It's a natural natty lager or some shit. It's 8 something %.
Really?
Yeah, and I've tried it before. Once you get that first one down, the other
that's like that one that
the other 5 go real fast.
They tried to get me to drink. It was called what the hell? High something. I don't know what it was. High something. It was the most horrifying thing I've ever drank ever. It's like someone just poured grain alcohol in a beer, shook it up, and went, "No, seriously, it'll be fine. Get one down. It'll be good. It'll be good." It was terrible, man. I'm trying to think what it's called. High something, or high stand, or high steel, or something like that. It was fucking horrible. It was unbelievable.
It wasn't High Point, was it?
No, it wasn't High Point, but I'll tell you what, High Point should buy this brewery because they're both in the same damn league. Except for the carbine love.
Yeah, carbine love.
All right, guys, all this talk about beer is triggering me, and I've got to get up really super early tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to hit it. Appreciate the invite.
You guys all scared off Rich 223,
no, we did not scare
556.
Yeah,
you know, whatever freaking caliber he is this week.
Yeah, 308.
Next it'll be Rich 22.
Yes, 22 Magnum.
You're all talking about that Natty Light, freaking everything else. He's just running away.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
You take care.
Thanks, Rich. Good to see you, man.
Good to see y'all.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Yeah, well, the sad thing is, Scotsman, my local pub has PBR as a premium draft.
Oh. Wow.
I think that answers that question. Moving on.
Premium.
Jeez.
Again, moving on.
You just made John's night.
Terrible.
Don't touch my PBR.
You can all take that PBR and, stick it where it don't shine.
You can soak your bowl of dicks in it, right, Scotsman?
That's right.
Oh, man.
Somebody commented out in the side chat about gluten-free beer. What the hell is
I had a little time a while back where I thought I had an issue, but I didn't. And your country boys will know what I'm talking about. But there is a very old grass called sorghum. Anybody know what sorghum is? I know TR doesn't. Some of your older boys from the South will know what sorghum is, but they do like apple ciders and things like that. But your true beers that are like gluten-free, no gluten whatsoever at all, no wheat product, they'll make them from sorghum. Well, sorghum is like the American version of molasses. Now, a lot of people think molasses is America. It's not. It's not. It comes from sugar. It's an offshoot of sugar, but in the old days, I actually was in Harrison, Arkansas. I watched it done in Harrison, Arkansas live with the donkeys and rotating the donkeys around with the stone, and they're just feeding in sorghum canes. Just like a great big stalk of grass they feed in there, and it crushes and it has a syrup that comes out. They boil it down and it ends up being just like molasses. I mean, I think it tastes like molasses in my opinion, but it's an American product. Comes out of the South, and it's called sorghum, and that's what they'll make most of your gluten-free beers from.
Was it like bamboo or something?
And this was the gluten-free hour. Thanks for being here, folks. I appreciate y'all.
I don't know. The gluten-free beer,
And
I know there's.
somehow we went from 40 viewers to 33. Thanks, John.
Oh man.
I thought gluten-free beer was like those near beers.
No. What it is?
No, gluten-free doesn't have wheat.
Right. It's anything that creates that whole gluten. Gluten's what makes the bread all stringy and stretchy. It makes your fucking pizza, be able to hold together. It's this web of fucking proteins.
It's the thing that holds air.
Yeah, it's a web of proteins. And some people can't digest those proteins.
Right.
It causes problems.
Tenchi.
It's the shit that gives you gas. That's what it is.
I think that's your upbringing that you can't handle it.
So if I drink gluten-free beer, I can eat more pizza?
No. You'll just think that Alone with Company looks better.
No, the gluten-free beer is not bad if it's made right. Tenchi is greens made in England.
I cannot remember actually. But then again, I don't go down my local pub, so. And the Scotsman now knows well I don't go down my local pub.
I missed something.
PR makes an excellent point. If anyone of you are worried about gluten, just drink frickin' whiskey.
There you go.
There you go.
Except for the whiskey that's made from wheat, all that.
You just use the corn. That's all.
There you go. That's right. Yeah.
Mason jar corn
liquor is quicker. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've actually just picked up a new jar of that Scotsman. By the way, I have a jar of I fetched a jar of moonshine and brought it back with us. That's oh wow. Holy
nice.
Crap. Never drink moonshine around the Scotsman.
No.
He has
if you're gonna drink moonshine, share the moonshine.
He has this horrible habit of can I see it? What? How much? No, how much is left? Are you sure there's that much? And before you know it, you're like, dude, don't. He's got you drinking it. You're drinking moonshine live on air, and you're like, God damn it, I hate you.
What do you know? Green's gluten-free beer is actually made in the UK.
Yeah, it is. You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Stella Art.
I tell you what, it's very hard to get here in the States.
No, it's really easy. Incredibly
Not
easy.
in my state.
Just got to find what state are you in?
PA.
Sorghum. It's right there in PA.
No, but I mean finding greens from the UK.
Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't say because I just left PA this morning.
Yeah,
literally this morning.
The LCB still controls PA and its beer and everything else, and it's hard to get good stuff. And sometimes you got to go to Philly or New Jersey to get good stuff.
But if you look up the sorghum beers, I know there's quite a few that are really good, like high grade, nice beers.
I don't have a problem with that. So I usually just drink the Belgians, the English, or the German beers, and those are copied from the Weyerbacher is a local brewery that's very good, I think.
Now Stella Artois has they have a gluten-free as well.
Well, they also have a recall because of glass in their beer. So I'm glad I don't drink that.
Well, most beers I pour in the glass, so they must have got it backwards.
They got it backwards. They got glass in their beer.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Really messed up. But they're libs anyway, so I mean, what do you expect? So, Scotsman.
Yeah.
There goes that silence.
Come here, dude.
No, just for my own benefit, so that I understand. What was the topic?
There is no fucking topic.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just checking.
This is just Sunday night randomness.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't like.
It's as random as it gets. We talk anything that relates to guns, prepping.
All right. Well, here we go. Since I've been away from
whatever. And unfortunately, fucking PBR since you have fucking PBR.
Yeah, since I've been away from my baby for so long and disarmed for so damn long. Gun check.
There you go.
Gotcha. Come on, kids. Gotcha. Oh, Al was like, well, what was that? Is a 45? Well, fuck you, bitch. I'll pull this out.
I'm glad to see, John, that yours is cocked and locked.
Yes, it was. I just now put it back, but whatever.
Because I know how you normally carry your gun.
Yep.
And I don't blame you. I know your situation, but.
So everybody's good to go. Oh wait, hold on.
Everybody except this poor
Mr. Arizona, just give us the finger. Give us the finger.
That's all he can give you.
All right, that's good.
Blow some smoke.
I've got worse than the finger. I've got this fucking bright orange airsoft.
Hey, listen, I have not had a firearm on me in a week, which has driven me absolutely mental. I mean, mental. Now, I had one incident that got weird. It's like every vacation something weird happens. Last time it was 2 shots fired out of a 40 cal by our door. This time, I'm curious what you guys think of this. This is fucking freaky. I'm sitting down. Me and Red are relaxing. That's my 15-year-old. He has autism, so if you wonder why you're hanging out with your 15-year-old, that's the way life goes for me. But we're just sitting there chilling. We decided to take off, go down to Arby's, get him a little bite to eat. So I got him a bite to eat. We came back. We're sitting down relaxing. All of a sudden, there's a banging on the door. But it's not a normal knock on the door on a hotel. It's a banging on the door. So I slowly get up, and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, it's got to be hotel, services or whatever. And I'm pissed off. Why the fuck are you knocking on my door? So I go over there, and I look at the peephole. There's nothing there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So now I'm intrigued. I open the door about 1/4 of an inch. There's nothing. Now, the window behind me, which is your only way out, is about 25 feet off the ground. I have a child with autism right beside me, and I'm disarmed. So I'm not excited. Not excited at all. So I open the door a little bit further. I look. There's nothing. I look my head out left and right. Nothing. I look down. I'm not kidding you guys. There sits a 20-ounce Diet Coke. The fuck is that? It's insanity. I mean, it's just stupid. So I'm like, okay. So I lift it up by the cap. I look at it and go, yeah, fucking right. I'm not going to, take it or anything like that. I set it off to the side of the door, put it down. Maybe my kids, my older boy, Ken, was with us and his wife, Alana. Maybe they got it set up for, a shakes, game or something like that. Who freaking knows? So I go back inside and I sit down, and then the phone rings. And there's this chick on the phone. She's talking like gibberish. I don't even know what the hell she's talking about. She's like, so I was by the room. Where are you from? I'm like, you know what, bitch? And I hang up. I don't know who is she and what is she talking about. So then about 20 minutes goes by and I hear a noise outside by the door. So I go to the door, and this time I'm now, your paranoia. I'm standing off to the side. I'm not in line with the freaking, this is where the person would be, shoot here. So I'm off to the side. I'm looking through the peephole, and there's a woman. I see this woman reach up like this to knock, and she stops and goes, yeah, no. Walks away. So I open the door real quick. There's nobody there. This chick is moving I don't know. She's hauled ass. And now I'm freaked out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And the phone rings. So I go over to the phone. I'm like, hello. She goes, hello, are you so-and-so? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, I took a Diet Coke from in front of your room. I'm like, what? Did you just call me and tell me you took a Coke from in front of my room? What is going on? I hung up. I'm like, what the fuck? This is nuts. And she calls back. And now she tells me she's at the front desk. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? This place is crazy. And then about this time, my kids come home. I'm like, okay, look, you're never going to believe this shit. This is nuts. So I started telling them the whole story, and Alana can't stand it. She has to go downstairs and find out what's going on. I'm like, I'm telling you, this chick's standing out in front of the door. She's going to knock, and then she leaves. And now there's this whole, Coca-Cola incident going on about some stupid fucking Coke that's in front of the door. I don't even know what it is. I thought it was you guys. They went, no, it wasn't us. It wasn't my kids, though. So apparently somebody just ran up randomly and threw this Coke in front of of all insanity. And then it began this whole thing. The lady thought it belonged to me, and then I had left it there when I was doing my key code or whatever the hell she said. Took it with her, wanted to bring it back. Oh my God. It was nuts. Absolute freaking craziness.
Maybe someone just wanted you to smile.
I don't know, but it was weird. That was freaking weird, man. It's one of those moments you're like, did this just freaking happen? There's no way. No one's going to believe this shit.
Hey, if they wanted him to smile, they should have left him a beer.
If you were wearing a white jumpsuit, maybe they thought you were the polar bear.
I'll tell you what. If they had left me a PBR, I would have smiled. You know what? If they were going to drug me, leave the PBR. I probably would have drank it. Diet Coke? Fuck that shit.
Note to self:
someone coach
how to poison John Solar.
There you go. Alan's like, give the dumb shit a PBR. Fuck yeah. Duh. Fucking duh. Those people south of the border, they're new. Yeah, last time it was like 2 years ago. It was like 3 something in the morning, and I sat up straight in bed, looked around. All of a sudden, I heard a bang. I'm like, that's a gun. Turn around, look at the clock, memorize the time, laid back down, went to sleep. Sure enough, someone's out right directly in front of our room shooting. Just like shooting down the hallway. It was nuts. Every time I have a vacation, something weird happens.
Well, don't come to Shootapalooza then, because I already almost died twice.
Dude, you're there. That is something. It's fucking weird.
Hold on. You're the fucking main RSO. What the fuck?
Yeah, because I almost died fucking twice.
How did you almost die twice?
The first year was Salty Shellback's son, and the second year was...
What did he do? Almost shoot you?
What?
Did he almost shoot you or something?
Yeah, I got video to prove it. I didn't
really?
even know until I
did not know that. That was not something I knew.
You've heard the story. You're just probably drunk at the time.
He was drunk on fucking Natty Lights.
Yeah, look at go to YouTube and look at my first Shootapalooza video, which was first Shootapalooza year, which I didn't call it Beer Bullets and Bad Behavior till the second year, and I think the first one was Ebomi's Extra Special Extravaganza. I think I called it.
Yeah, I remember it.
And yeah,
the next one's gonna be called Beer Bullets and Barbecue.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, there is barbecue, and the barbecue is actually pretty good. The lasagna is pretty fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. You can't beat that. No.
Everyone goes for lasagna. They don't go for any other fucking reason than for lasagna and free beer.
Those are 2 good reasons right there.
Yeah, they were pretty excellent reasons. I drove 11 and a half hours, and I had some damn good beer and some damn good lasagna.
You're welcome.
And none of it was Natty Light or fucking PBR.
No, was it? No.
You're welcome.
Nope. Yeah, Christine makes a really badass lasagna from what I've seen.
Oh, she does, and it's very cheesy, and you gotta have cheesy. If it ain't cheesy, it ain't good, man. You gotta have plenty of cheese.
I can talk all I want, but I haven't been there, so I don't really speak from experience.
No, myself and Basement Buddy, we're talking from experience. That lasagna is some badass lasagna.
Yep. I probably have, me and Rhett will practice one more time, and then we're going to take off and go there.
I thought all lasagna was badass.
No. All lasagna cannot be badass. Some lasagna has no layers.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but I agree with John, man. It's not all lasagna is good.
If it doesn't have any layers, isn't that called pizza?
No, they pretend. They still pretend. They pretend. I mean, I've actually had lasagna where like, what? I looked at my wife and went, "What the fuck is that?" Lasagna. No, it is not.
It has to try to be a pizza.
No, it's like Stouffer's or whatever. It's like that's horrifying shit. That's just terrible. It's terrible.
No, literally, it's like eating fucking cardboard.
It is.
The last time I was at Shootapalooza, I think. Well, we had Jules there, and I think Mary, and of course Christine did the lasagna in advance and got it all ready. And I mean, this was like an all-day thing, and I tell you what, I think they did 11. It was like 11 pans lasagna. That's how many people were there at the last one I was at. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna blow up.
And the last one, I think she made 3 different pans of it, and trust me, there wasn't a whole lot left when we left.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you guys leave any of it behind.
No,
there's always somebody willing to take advantage of the last little bit of it.
I went back at least 4 times.
Yeah.
Are you sure you even left the pan behind?
No, I'm not sure.
That's that hollow leg that Scotsman's got.
So to completely shift gears here, does everybody know about these the shooter in a Waffle House in Tennessee that ended up getting his weapon wrestled away from him?
I heard that today.
So there's this guy that went to go shoot up a Waffle House in Tennessee, and a guy that had gone into that particular Waffle House, like him and one of his cousins or something, had been out clubbing all night long, left the club at 2:30. They went to one Waffle House. It was too packed. They went to another Waffle House, and they're sitting at the counter at the Waffle House, and they hear gunshots, and the guy's shooting through the window of the Waffle House as he's starting to come into the Waffle House. And I'm just going to screen share here a second. So this guy right here ends up jumping off his seat, going, well, if this guy's going to try and kill me, he's going to have a hard time doing it because I'm going to fight him off. Right. And so he ends up scuffling with the guy, getting the weapon away from him, throwing the weapon up over the counter in the Waffle House, and gets him shoved outside of the Waffle House where the actual conflict stopped and the assailant ran off. Now that's a beautiful story, and I like it when things like that work out that way.
Oh, yeah.
But it's already been disclosed that the person that was the shooter had been arrested by the Secret Service last year for one reason or another.
Liberal, huh?
They're not they're not putting too much information that I've been able to find yet on what the Secret Service was wanting to do with this individual.
Yeah, he's a liberal.
But if you're getting arrested by the Secret Service, there's got to be something major happening, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know.
Yeah, President's waffles.
Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah. We'll hear more later, but it'll be much later. Yeah, I didn't hear that. The funny thing is my no, here we go. I'm gonna release information that's gonna come back and bite me. My kids love Waffle House, but they want Waffle House that's not white people Waffle House. That's what they're big on. They don't want. They like. I want Waffle House, not this fucking watered down whatever the hell it is. I want Southern Waffle House. They won't eat Waffle House. So they get passed like the Carolina. But they were
nothing like midnight's working and stopping at Waffle House so you can get indigestion. It's major.
No, yeah, they're like, hey, listen, my kid was like, hey, there was like lettuce in my goddamn, potato. Like, Yeah, it's important. It's part of the game. It's part of the way the experience goes. You know what I mean? When I'm not looking. I want to see the tiles off the edge of the roof. I want to see the sign crooked. Yeah, I got to have that. Then I know it's a good waffle. It's a waffle.
Yeah.
You walk in there, sit down.
What I don't understand is like Alan was saying, you know, the guy who wrestled his AR because he was going to reload, away from him, threw it over the counter.
Hold on. You said AR. You said AR.
Yeah.
Wasn't it AR?
That's what they said. Yeah, it was on the news tonight.
Yeah, now the reports are saying that he was carrying an AR.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear that in your original statement.
I was just leaving that portion of it out.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah,
but anyway, I'm sitting going, wait a minute, I don't remember that part.
Yeah, according to what the news said, it was an AR. He was reloading or getting ready to or trying to. This guy says, fuck it, I'm taking the rifle away from him, throws it over the counter. But why push him outside? Hold on to this asshole. He's already killed, 4 people in this Waffle House and wounded, I think, 2 others or something like that.
Well,
and now all of a sudden he disappears. I would have put my knee in his fucking throat and held him there on the floor until the cops got there.
Not everybody's going to think that way, though. Not everybody's going to think that way. Some guys, civilian might not think. But kudos to him for separating him from the firearm. That was
exactly. Yeah, you got to give him credit there.
Once you separated him, he can no longer continue. If he ran away and you weren't able to hold him, okay, that is. But they have DNA.
Right.
They've got DNA, so they can tie the guy to the firearm.
Mm-hmm. And they know who he is. He is still on the loose.
Yeah, Now go ahead, Alan. He's trouble. I know that.
Yeah. He's big trouble, and he is still on the loose. But they know who he is. I don't think it's going to take that long for them to track the individual down. But that's basically what I was doing. I mean, this guy had empty-handed skills, and he figured if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down fighting.
Wow.
And he did everything in his power to protect his life.
I mean, kudos to that guy for saying, you know what, I can be a victim, or I can be a victim who helped. Right. And I'm like, all right. I mean, I may get shot. I might very well likely get shot, but I'm not going to lay here and get shot. I'm going to fucking go down there fighting. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Kudos. Yep. That's good. If there are more people like that around, so many things will be like slowed down, not allowed to go as far as they go. I mean, just having a little bit of a little gumption. God, whatever happened to gumption? Whatever happened to gumption?
I think it went away with what's called common sense.
Yeah, I mean, that too. It's lost.
I know, but also whatever happened to having a set up? I mean, okay, 1940s. Our dads had balls,
and that's it. It's having the fucking pair of balls and stand up and saying "fuck you." We ain't gonna stand for this bullshit.
Now we got people that are like, I don't know if you're. I mean, you know what? You should probably stand. I'm triggered. and now it's like, what the hell is going on? We were talking about this in the car today on the way here. I'm like, my younger boy, my middle boy is like, it's not my generation. It's not my generation. He's all adamant. It is not my fucking generation. He's a mid-90s boy. And I was like, well, it's close. It's really, really close to you. It's not my fucking generation. It isn't. We're not all fucking that way. It's just, he's all adamant about it happened in 2000. Whatever fucking happened in 2000. They all fucking freaked out and went crazy. And I'm like, it's kind of fucked up because, I mean, now when you go in the military, even going in the military, you have like trigger cards. You can actually hold up a card and go, I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I feel I'm triggered. I know you're laughing. You're laughing in London or wherever the hell. You're laughing at us. You know what? I'm with you. Ha, ha, ha. No. Ha, 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 ha. Laugh at us because I'm with you. I am with you. We need somebody to laugh at us more and go, you know what, guys? What the fuck? You guys
John,
are home with a phrase.
That's the one on the gun.
Fuck.
That's like giving them a fucking participation award. Hey, you joined the army. Congratulations. Here's your award.
I got hit. Oh, we were talking about it today. I was like, yeah, I made a mistake one time, and I wasn't quite sure what my mistake was, but oh my God, he made me get down there, and I'm pushing up, and all of a sudden he comes running at me as I'm pushing up and stops quick. Both boots hit the face. Both fucking boots hit the face. He's like, you all right? Yeah, good. Keep pushing.
You're not all right? Walk it off.
Motivation.
He did not give a rat's ass. Not even a little bit. There was no thought, no concern, no anything. He didn't give a fuck. That's the early 80s. Now, though, it's like, oh, my God.
And that's what I'm saying is fucking participation awards and all that bullshit.
Oh.
Now, hold on. Now, Cobra says stress cards in basic training are a myth. Now, wait a minute. My son was there, and he said they were there. Cobra, are you fucking with me?
Cobra, of course he's fucking with you.
Yeah, he must. Because my son was there. He was there. And bitching, going, are you kidding me? These motherfuckers, oh my God.
Hey, Scotsman, I'm going to bow out here.
All right, brother. Good to see you. Glad to have you on.
You guys have a good night until we meet again.
Yeah, you too.
Good to see you, Phil.
Nice meeting you, Phil.
Here, Phil.
Fucking John takes over the chat and Phil fucking bails out.
Oh, you're so full of shit. Take over the chat.
Fucking PBR.
You and your whole little freaking silence. Like, okay, so how are you guys doing?
Oh, jeez.
Silence.
Well, the good thing about the bullshit in London is, as I don't live in London, I can still laugh at it. Like, me live in London, I'd be arrested within 5 seconds of me entering that city.
Oh my God. It was weird when I went into Bragg. And oh my God, it is so much changed.
Oh shit. Hey, John.
God.
John.
Yeah.
Cobra just called you out, man. Was your son a coastie?
No, he was not a Coast Guard. The fuck? No, my son was not a Coast Guard. Oh my God, he was on SIL, you little bitch. And then he went to Space Command, you little motherfucker.
Space Command, yeah. They were just starting that when I got out.
But oh my heavens, I was blown away. I'm not kidding. Now you guys got to hear that. If there's any military boys out there that are anybody older than Cobra, you know, who fucking understand the old days.
Cobra's a young
I showed up on Bragg.
We all know it. It's like fucking 12.
I showed up on Bragg. I dropped a blue card, and I'm good to go. So I'm in Bragg. Oh my God, the main PX. I'm not kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. There was no difference in the main PX than there was walking your wife down in a massive mall. They had, what's the natural fucking thing that chicks are all into now? Clinique. That's it. They had a counter. I'm not kidding you.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ed. There was a Clinique counter in the PX.
Oh yeah, it's like out here, Scott Air Force Base.
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
I mean that's.
What do you mean? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
You've known this, Ed, and you didn't tell me.
Well, I didn't know you were going to Bragg.
Well, I didn't want to go to Bragg, but I ended up at Bragg, and I did not know this. You motherfuckers let me down. I walk in, I'm like, yeah, come on, yeah, we'll go. She wants a set of jump boots. Yeah, we'll get some jump boots. Oh my fucking God. What was that?
You know,
they've got like, there's makeup counters in the PX. That's not a joke, guys. There are makeup counters in the PX. And my son's going, just trying to keep them. Why are you so casual? Why are you so fucking casual? What is this? I'm like, what is this? He's like, they're just trying to keep what? Well, trying to keep what? You do not have makeup counters in the fucking PX. He's like, they do now, Dad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is fucking tired. Are you?
Oh yeah.
Baby? But
that's all.
Like
over.
he always loves to
back to you.
I found a guy. We finally got to the boot spot. Now, the area where the boots were was normal. It was like 1984 Bragg. The broken tiles on the floor. I walked in. I see my Fort Bragg on the side of the wall with my like bronze parachutes angled off all the way across. No, perfect, just like I expected it would be. And then, of course, this guy shows up. Then he says the word AFES, and I'm like, okay, see, now I understand AFES. They're all using these acronyms now that I don't even know what the hell you're saying. I know what MOS is. Okay, get it? I know what that is. I know what EDRI is. Emergency Deployments Ready. I know what that is. I understand what a few of these things are, but what the hell are you kids talking now? They're talking all this crap. But so I'm sitting there talking to this guy who works apparently with AFES, and finally somebody who actually speaks my language. He's like, yeah, this stuff is like all different. I'm like, are you kidding me? What is this? I'm like, where did this stuff go? He's like, they want to attract a different crowd. They want to keep the spouses here. I'm like, Clinique now? He's like, yeah, that's what they're doing. I'm like, Clinique. I'm like, I was walking through what I thought was a mall. It was literally like some kind of fucking high-class mall. I'm walking through and go, what? I'm looking at Key and going, this is not a PX. Yeah, it is. No, it is not. It's like, yes. I said, I don't give a fuck what you say. It's not a PX. This is not a PX.
Oh, man.
Apparently it was.
Well, I'll tell you what, the one at Fort Campbell is pretty good size. I bought me a couple of remote helicopters while I was down there.
What the hell? What happened to the PX? What happened to the PX?
It turned into a BX, and we got all the good shit.
What do you mean all the good shit?
PX.
All the good
and then
shit.
You got they got
gun
the
counters,
Marine,
all that.
whatever.
Well, I did see the gun safes. I did see the gun safes. I saw that. But I'm seriously, cover. Clinique counter?
I've never seen one of those actually in any of the BXs.
Now just look up Bragg. That's it. Just look it up online. At first I thought no one's gonna believe me in a million years, but I looked it up while I was there on YouTube, and you know what? It's all over fucking YouTube.
Nice.
I was like, okay, well, I don't have to worry about it because everybody can fucking either kiss my ass or look it up themselves. It's nuts, dude. I was like, wow, this is crazy. We finally end up finding a little spot where it was normal. It was a normal PX. Like they sold boots there and jump boots. And I'm freaking out because number one, I can't find jump boots. I'm in Bragg. How do I not find jump boots in Bragg? I'm like, all right, what do I have to do with the betting to get fucking jump boots? What the fuck's the deal here? They're all wearing these. Now you can't polish these boots. These ones, they're all fucking buying these boots you can't polish. They all act like when I say spit polish, I'm high.
That's a thing of the past. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm high. I have some sort of an issue that I can't deal with reality. It's like no spit polishing your boots. Are you kidding me? What the hell's the problem with people? This is real. No, we don't. No. You do this. No, we don't. Oh, fuck off. You do too. No, we don't. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, man. I've been fucking spit polishing boots since I was fucking 12 years old, man. You fucking spit polish. That's how you do it.
They don't do it anymore. I'm like,
yeah, they went. The military went with the suede style boots to eliminate the need for all that.
I was still blown away. I'm like, okay, well, are you guys? So you guys don't even? You can't polish your boots?
That's a bunch of
really
bullshit,
seriously.
Man. I fucking grew up spit polish, man. You fucking polish your boots. You make sure those things are shiny, so freaking shiny. You can see your face and everyone else's face in your fucking boots.
Well, the old goat at AFES, he comes around the corner. That we do. No, we got it right here, sir. Right here. He pulls off a pair and he hands them to me. I'm like, okay, now these are jump boots. These are jump boots. There's 2 boys buying them. I'm like, see, now those boys are buying them. Now, where you boys? You boys don't wear them? No, we don't wear them in uniform, sir.
Yeah.
we don't wear them in uniform, sir. Well, what are you buying them for? Then he goes, because our father thought we should have them. I'm like, you know what, motherfucker? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking seriously kidding me now? So you're just buying with your dad? Said, yeah, we can't wear them, sir. I'm like, the fuck is this place going to? What the hell's going on here? And it's true. I mean, you're looking around going, are you guys crazy? What happened to my army? Where's my army at?
Well, yeah. And the Air Force followed suit. The last set of uniforms I had, it was, no pressing them, no starching them. The boots were different. We didn't polish them, but I grew up polishing boots. I grew up, pressing the uniforms and all that stuff. But it was definitely a difference in how.
Just like when they gave away our precious black beret to everybody.
I never wore a beret, so it wasn't quite everybody.
No, in the army, everybody.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay,
They gave our beret away. That was it. It was like it was precious to you, and now everybody has it. So what the hell?
I can see
hey,
that.
Yo, Cobra, you remember the core frams?
Yep.
Yes. The ones.
I remember. So as a maintainer, you don't really get in your service dress that often.
But I'm just saying.
And
I didn't know if they still made. I didn't know if they still made those when you came in or whatever.
Oh yeah,
but
and I remember
prior to that,
into it. Go ahead.
No, from 74 to like 80 something. It was like you spit shine your boots. That's all there is to it.
87.
There was no
1987.
Yeah, 74? When I joined, we had the BDUs, we had the boots that you polished. I mean, it wasn't until like the last 5 years I was in until we transitioned over.
You guys had switched over to the lightweight BDUs, hadn't you? With the little ribs in them.
Yeah, we had summer weights and winter weights.
Yeah. We still had green. We still had greens, ODs.
No, okay.
When I got in, we had ODs, and I was so upset. I was like, God, those look so cool, those BDUs, but we had ODs.
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam leftovers.
We went to the BDUs out there at Scotland. What was it, like 80? Man, I want to say it was like 88, 89, something like that.
Didn't you guys go in 86?
Well, they probably started at some bases, but I didn't start getting mine.
With the Alpha 2. They started that with the Alpha 2.
Mm.
Didn't you guys have the Alpha 2?
Yeah, the BDUs. Yeah, the old woodland camo type.
Yeah, the Alpha 2 came out and they started running those around with it at the same time.
Had to blouse your uniforms and shit. It was like, oh my God, man.
Oh yeah.
I still got a set of blouses.
They took our willies away from us, and they took our willies away at our deuce and a halves and brought those fucking stupid ass Humvees. Yeah, like, what the fuck is this?
I love the deuce and a half.
Yeah, like what the hell is this thing? It's a Humvee. What? The What the hell? What the fuck? No more willies? No more deuce and a half. No. Okay. Then they took our Hueys away. Remember our Hueys? Took them away. Give us Blackhawks.
Oh, the Hogs, yeah, man. That was
what the hell is this thing? Blackhawk. Well, it's got a giant tail on it. What the hell?
I ain't even gonna go there. I just
I just got done learning how to hook up, how to freaking get all the rigging done on a Huey, and they switched. Now I got to swing cannons underneath a Blackhawk, and I'm like, what? And they're talking all this stack like problems that happen when you. Oh my God! Yeah, that was a nightmare. But I still love Chinooks though. Chinooks were badass. I love Chinooks.
Yeah, you get all those flying over around my area.
Fort Sill. I love chucking on fucking. Oh, I love chucking on fucking Chinooks. Those are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just badass.
Well, I'm gonna turn in because it's 4 a.m. over here. So I'll catch you all later.
Have a good one, buddy.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Take care.
Take care, everyone.
Hide your knives.
All right, you too.
Yeah, hide your knives.
Nah, I keep my knives on me.
Oh,
There you go.
good luck.
You should have one of these.
I think he just said where he hid his knives, and Jan would be proud of where he hides them.
Oh, right in the slat.
Oh, jeez.
It's kind of hard to find Kydex holsters that you can easily keister carry, but hey,
they're out there, right, Jen?
Burn them up and hide them deep.
Good
Keister holster.
So, Cobra, how the fuck are you, man?
Man, I tell you what, I'm just alive. That's about it.
It's good to see you, man. I'm glad you could jump in.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. Saw my man John up here drinking a PBR. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting up in this.
Oh, I literally walked in the. I literally walked in the door from vacation, sat down. Like, you know what? Nothing looks different in a week. I'm leaving. I'm going to get a fucking 12-pack of PBR. I haven't had one beer all week, not one.
Oh Lord!
How can you?
Got a 12-pack of PBR. Came back and went. You know what? I'm gonna sit down. I sat down, turned on the computer, and there it is, right there. Invite from the Crazy Scotsman. I'm like, you know what? I'm going right now. I'm going first, and I'm going in the very beginning this time. I'm doing this thing, so let's do it.
We're glad to have you, man. Glad to have you.
you gotta change the topic there, Scotsman. This PBR stuff's making me queasy.
It's making me fucking sick.
Oh my
shit.
God! What the hell's wrong?
My God! Fuck up. Since we're talking about changing the subject, I don't know if anyone else has heard, but it's all about Jack.
Yes, I'm with you.
Right.
I will change that subject, and I will shut the fuck up for that subject.
So I will tell you, there's a company out there that stepped up to the plate and has done a phenomenal job, and I mean a phenomenal job, at no cost to us whatsoever, and that's Frag Out Apparel. They threw out a T-shirt, and literally I called the company, and the guy was pretty awesome. Within an hour, he was like, hell yeah, I'm game. And within 20 minutes after that conversation, I had the email with the picture of the shirt design that he wanted to do.
Alan B Pro just put it in the chat, folks.
Nice.
In the chat right there, right now.
And it is it's a pretty awesome T-shirt. So guys, check that link if you have not ordered the shirt already. And I will tell you, I was one of the first ones. I ordered two because someone else is getting the shirt from me. I won't say who because they're gonna get it. I'm gonna hand it to them live, and they're gonna pay me for it.
Yeah, you're gonna pay me.
I'm gonna come at their fucking house when they're least expecting it, but I know they have their check, and then they're gonna pay for it.
They're gonna get the shirt, but it'll be on camera, and they will pay for it.
I love
it. Please, in all seriousness, please check that link.
Where the fuck is it? I don't see it.
If you can buy a shirt, buy a shirt.
Friggin' chat.
I'm only
I'm looking at it.
Hangout chat, not YouTube chat.
All right, hold
on.
Alan, can you shoot in the
internal too?
I'm putting it in the internal as well.
There we go.
All right.
But also for everybody who's listening, we have an incredible, and I do mean it's so fucking amazing. Just go watch the video and then decide if you think it's amazing. You have ATF Sucks, who's a great friend of all of us. I mean, who's not friends with ATF Sucks? But great guy, amazing guy, does some pretty amazing stuff. Has put together an unbelievable. I mean, this thing is unbelievable. Of safety packages. We're talking tourniquet packages. We're talking med packages. Mm-hmm. Everything in the whole wide world you could imagine that you would need on the range. Now, if you're a prepper, fuck yeah. If you're a person who just goes to the range, hell yeah. If you're a person who's a med person, oh my God, yes, this is made by one of the people who you work with. And just go check it out. The video is on. It's all about Jack. All right, it's about Jack. That's also in there in the links. Go look at it on Facebook. You'll see the video right there. Just look at the video and see if you think it's worthwhile. You will, obviously. And when you do, go ahead and take care of it there. And I mean, all that money, every dime goes to Mr. Jack and Mr. Holster. Mr. Jack first, though.
Well, and ATF Sucks has added more to that as well. He's also put in some hard target steel. And hard target also has specials going on, where you buy three different targets or three of the same target, but he's got part of his minuscule amount of profits that he makes on that steel also going to Mr. Holster.
I mean, so yeah, it's amazing, guys. You can't go wrong with all the amazing things that you can do to help out with this particular cause.
No, and I'll tell you, Mr. Holster called us out, and Mr. Holster called us out in a very good way.
He called you out.
He did. He literally called me out on a video and called me a fucking weasel. And you know what?
What?
I'm proud. Hold on, shut up. I am proud to be a weasel. And you know why I'm proud to be a weasel? Because I help those that I give a shit about. And that's every single one of you guys on here.
Such a weaselly guy.
He said you found a way to weasel around it.
Oh, I did. But he also called us a weasel, too. He did call us weasel.
But you know what? The best
I'll take that proudly.
The most honorable thing and the thing that I found most watching that video was there was an undertone. So watch this video. If you got a shot, there's also a way. If you just can't see yourself doing this or that or this or that, or you're not interested, you know what? There's another way. There is still yet another way. He has a Patreon. It's fine. You may not like it, whatever. Who gives a rat's ass? Don't really fucking care. But you can be a part of it for a month. That's $1. Say I want to do $3. Be a part of it for 3 months. I want to do $5. Be a part for 5 months. But you can have this opportunity. Just, you know what? I'll be a part of his thing for the number of dollars I'm willing to do. Great, fantastic. Another way you can help out Mr. Holster. So just go be a Patreon for the number of months that you're willing. You might want to go, you know what? I have fun. It's cool. It's fantastic. I have a good time. I'll just stay a member. $1 a month, $1 a month. I mean, how many of us don't squirrel $1 away for nothing a month?
No, that's PBR money.
Yeah, not even close.
Scott F puts out in the side chat for those that don't do Facebook. ATF Sucks will give you an email and you can PayPal it over so Mr. John Solar can track it.
There you go. Fantastic. And guys, I've been involved in so many of these. So let me just say to you, all this stuff is all real. I mean, well, yeah, we're on YouTube. That's right. I can go ahead and do certain things here now. So you guys can be a part of looking at things. There are so many of this stuff is actually available for you to look at. You can actually see where we are. What are we doing? What are these guys doing? Are they making a difference? Is there something here that I can actually look at and see where I can be a part of it or be engaged in something? You can. All of these causes, let me see here where I'm at so I can make sure I do this the correct way. I don't know how to do this. There we go. Oh, not wrong one. I'll put it over there. There we go. But some of the things that you have the opportunity to see is you can go to the different spots. We have actually all of these places we're involved in have spots where you can go and you can take a look. This is Justin's final mission right here. Another great one. You can go in and look at who is involved, who's a part of this, how much money have they raised. Only $18,230. Pretty freaking phenomenal. I can't believe that myself, but we've been a part of that. So you can always see what's going on, what's happening. Mr. Holster has the same thing. Here you guys see it's all about Jack right here. You can go in, and when it opens up, you can go in and see who's involved, who's a part of this. Where are we at right now? So you can always see this stuff live. Where is it? Where are we at right now? How are we doing right now? And I mean, you can be a part of the exact moments in time when things are happening. So yeah, just check it all out. Go look. Go engage yourself.
There's so many good members of this community. You know, I'm so proud to be a part of it now. On the, you know, it's brothers helping out brothers.
Oh yeah,
and that's,
well,
it's very humble.
I'm going to jump in on that with this right here. I'm waiting until we got so many giveaways going on. This is going to be, it's about Jack, but it's a Heritage 22 long rifle. I'll probably do a video maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Also, you get an extra cylinder to make it a 22 Magnum, and I got 200 rounds of long rifle for it, and 50 for you know, the mags, of course. So be looking for this too. Just a heads up to everybody out there and YouTube land.
Ed, since you're doing this on here, I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and throw in 1,000 rounds of 22.
Holy crap!
Awesome.
Yeah,
you guys
awesome.
So if you're not paying attention, sit the hell up. Get up in your chair and listen to what the people are talking about. There's more coming down the pike. As soon as this one's done and we have Jack taken care of on this one, Ed's got a huge thing coming in. We got fucking Crazy Scotsman coming in behind it. And oh yeah, folks.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And one of John's favorite, I got this Alaskan National Hunters Association Ribbons knife. There we go. I'm going to throw that in with the pistol. So
gotta love you
guys.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
All right, so hold on.
Those are expensive, folks.
Hold on. So Ed, you're throwing in a revolver. You're throwing in ammunition. You're throwing in a knife. I just threw in 1,000 rounds of ammunition. You know what? Since you're throwing in a knife, I'll throw in a knife sharpener too.
Nice.
Fuck.
I love it.
All right, now the two of you better get together and put together some sort of a video so I can have that to put there. So I can have that to put on the actual site. Boom.
So is this all going in on one on the original thing, or is it a separate thing?
Nope. It'll be separate. We have a lot of work to do.
Good.
We have a lot of work to do. Right now, what's there right now is going to be there right now. We're going to finish that. When it's done, then the next thing will take place. Because Mr. Holster and Jack are going to need a hand for a little bit. Okay, it's going to be for a little bit, and you know, and I understand. Ed understands. Everybody who gets involved understands. You need a little hand, a little motivation to get involved. That's what we're doing. Giving you some motivation, giving you a hand.
You gotta remember, Jack has a very bad gambling problem.
That little shit.
And you know, it's not just taking care of Jack; it's taking care of Mr. Holster, and taking care of Mr. Holster. It's paying for Jack's gambling problem.
Every time I see pictures of Jack, Mr. Holster ripping him away from a little dog. It's always Mr. Holster pulling him away. And he has that little look at it. He's always at the.
He's always trying to look innocent, and he's not innocent.
No, Jack's not innocent. No, he's not. The little woman.
You guys, don't forget about Jimmy, because that dude is nothing without Mr. Holster.
That's right.
This would be true.
Literally.
I shall return. Literally is right.
Literally. Go get some more PBR.
Hurry up, John. You got a few minutes.
Oh, what is this? Alone with Company is on the panel. What's up, big man?
What's going on?
And is your house in a perpetual state of reconstruction?
Yep, still is.
Awesome.
And probably will be for the next 2 years minimum.
Holy
Oh
hell.
boy.
But it's going to be the way you want it, right? Once you're done.
No, I'm not staying here.
Oh.
I'm just fixing it up to flip it and make a hopefully decent profit.
Well, there you go. Means to an end.
So just for shits and giggles, since he brought it up, the plastic on your left shoulder, what's going on over there?
Oh, I just installed an actual attic access door because the scuttle that I had before to get into the attic, the only one, was so small that you couldn't even fit a 5-gallon bucket through it. So I had to, I bought a whole shitload of insulation to put up in the attic and whatnot. So it was either I put one piece of insulation up one at a time for 13 giant bundles, or I put in an actual attic access.
There you go.
So I had to plastic that off because it's all mostly plaster here, and that's an absolute mess.
So how's it coming there, Chris? Are you getting any further on the attic stairwell?
Well, I mean, I just got back from California. I was out there for a week, so nothing's really happened there.
Oh yeah, you're like me. Yeah, okay.
And then this weekend, and then the next 2 weekends, I've got the NBA spring tour where I'm advertising my new company, the new division to my company. So,
what is it? Oh, wait a minute. Are you doing real estate?
Sort of. Well, I'm not doing real estate, but I basically partnered with a bunch of these other companies. And, it required sort of a rebrand. Basically, I'm focusing in on a certain sector of the market only because I have these new partnerships going on. So it may actually explode all over my face, and I'll just be completely overwhelmed with work.
Oh, yeah, you're used to
that. Would be a good thing.
I was gonna say that sounds like something Jen's pretty familiar with.
It's probably hard to get out of that beard. Now we know why he shaved it that one time.
It helps condition it, makes it soft.
Like, do you use beard oil? No, I use something else. Oh, natural.
Looks a little bit more like mousse.
Oh yeah, you just gotta rub it in.
Oh my god, I'm amazed at some of the messages I get. I'm amazed. John, what the fuck is wrong with you two fuckers? I don't have Facebook. How do I give you money, asshole? What the fuck does that mean?
No one who doesn't have Facebook.
Right, so for anyone of you assholes that are listening that keep sending John these messages calling John an asshole,
keep it up.
If you don't fucking know, there's a PayPal set up already.
Oh my god.
Just email John and say, hey, what's the PayPal? He will happily send it to you.
Stupid motherfucker. Yeah,
you don't need to call him a fucking asshole.
Scott F has the information out in the side chat. Sandman 1967.
It's not that hard. It is not that hard. It's a fucking email. Oh man. Wow. I come home to fucking 9 messages. You're a fucking dick.
What's your email address, John?
Yeah, it's gonna be realcobraburnout@gmail.com.
Damn it, that's my real.
Yeah, you fucker.
Is it not mattwood@gmail.com or
mattwood@gmail.com? Now they're both out there,
fucker. I mean, holy crap, John! I want to thank you, John, for giving us all the information we needed to donate, except for the place we have to donate. What the fuck? How could you be looser than that? Can you help me with this, or are you just going to leave me hanging?
Throw some links in there.
First of all,
just throw links
at you, asshole, Mr. Hurley. Yeah,
they love you.
Just fucking send them links, man. Just link his ass up.
What the fuck? Oh my
just
god!
Blow them up with links to everything you can.
Fucking hating on my ass here. It's like, what the hell? Oh my god! How can we help Mr. Holster if you don't give us a fucking place to donate? I don't know. Read the top of the link, you faggot. God.
You know what? Give him Alan's email.
I'm telling you.
AlanBpro@gmail.com.
If you don't like that one, Jan, be fucking gay. All right? Yeah, loser. the hell's your
jambygay@gmail.com or Mr. Trollmaster@gmail.com or
I mean, I'm blown away. Are you seriously yelling and screaming at me for you not knowing what the fuck the top of this fucking sentence is? It's the first sentence. It is literally the first sentence. Where does the money go? Here.
I thought your email was twistedsister@gmail.com.
Ooh.
No. That's the private one.
Now we all got it.
That's for you, Scotsman, you weirdo.
Now we all got it.
And so does about 15 different porn sites.
Yeah. Scotsman's like, well, where my email? Twisted Sister. Okay, that was freaky and awkward.
You busted fuckers.
Hey, yeah, you invited us. That's your fucking problem. They left you in charge of the chat, and this is what
comedy on there, for Christ's sake.
All right, now TR is sitting there next to his chicken going, I left him in charge of the chat. Oh,
Yeah.
TR out there right now going, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, he's in the comments section right now, like going, what?
What? It was a chat.
Then Blue 8823 is like, what is Ed USAF setting on?
and Blue had a link too.
It's a skinned Wookiee pillow.
Wait, hold on. According to this, Blue's gonna sub now. Whatever you're sitting on there, Ed, Blue's subbing.
Oh yeah, boom.
Awesome.
All right. So with that being said, we are at the 2-hour mark. So we are going to go ahead and do some outros here. And we'll start with Basement Buddy. What's up, man?
Shit, I'm finishing my last fucking invoice finally. Jesus.
We all want to know where the hell your strings are for your hoodie. Oh, they're not there. You can keep grabbing.
Did my son rip them out? That son of a bitch. I blame my son. He was wearing this earlier this weekend. So who knows where they are?
Shoes. Look in the shoes for oversized bows. Hey, I'm always speaking from experience. That's all.
All right, moving on. Ed USAF, my brother. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Just getting ready for this thing for Jack, and I want everybody to get involved, participate. Don't forget about Justin's final mission and C-Max. We don't talk enough about him.
C-Max, what's up with him?
Doing good, as far as I've heard.
I really can't say a whole lot, but guys, trust me, if you can, please just keep him in your prayers. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, that's where I get lost at. You do that. All I can do is just I have to hope.
John. I will tell you more when we end the live stream. But for those that are watching, please keep them in your prayers. That's all I'm going to say.
Copy that.
No problem there.
Moving on. With that being said, reloading from the hot pot, blowing the smoke.
Yes, good to be on the chat tonight. Had a good time with everybody. Everybody, don't forget, it's all about Jack. Don't forget C-Max. Just don't forget those out there that are in need. You know, it could be your neighbor, it could be your friend, it could be someone you've never met before that you'd open the door for. Mm-hmm. Always be willing to outstretch the hand as much as you can.
The difference between us and cannibals.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And John Solar 283, the man, the myth, the legend.
Watch everything that's happening out there.
Motherfucker.
Yes, PBR motherfucker. Watch everything that's happening out there, folks. Take a look around, see what's happening. Be aware of what's like around you. I mean, check everything out, see who's doing what. It's time for us to get a lot closer to our videos because YouTube hates us. Make sure you check out your friends, see who's doing what's going on. There's a lot of information out there. Like I said, like everybody said, CMAX, eyeball that. Make sure you're paying attention. You have Jack's. It's all about Jack. You have with Mr. Holster and all that. You got Justin's Final Mission, a new one coming up. Ed, and then so whoever's listening right now, you guys are like privy. You're like special. This is like privileged information. You're the first people who know. There's 22 out there right now. There's going to be a 22 long rifle with a Magnum cylinder and 1,000 rounds of ammunition coming up. You already have a fucking
knife and a knife sharpener.
And a knife sharpener. So you have all that information. You already have it ahead of time. I don't even remember. And you guys have it ahead of time. So make sure you pay attention to that. Just be good to each other. Take a minute. Find out what the other person's done. I guess that's my new thing right now that I've been doing lately. Is just take a minute, find out what everybody's done, who's did what videos, what's going on. It's a messed up place out there. Make sure you just take a few minutes and find out, what's everybody done, and be kind to everybody. Say hi to your friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Biggest thing is do what you can. Do what you can. Like John said earlier in the chat, even if it's just going over and doing the Patreon for $1, that's $1.
Yeah.
Trust me, every buck helps.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's fantastic. And you know how you'd feel. If it was you, you'd feel awesome. So
and I'll tell you right now, like I'm the kind of guy, just kind of like Mr. Holster is. I'd call y'all fucking weasels too if I had something going on. Y'all fucking jumped in and did something. I'd call y'all motherfucking weasels too.
We're a badass bunch of weasel motherfuckers. I'll tell you that right now.
I will tell you right now that I'm the first one to tell you. I don't give a shit if he calls me a fucking weasel, and I'm proud that he called me a fucking weasel because I stood up and said, you know what, I'm gonna help my fucking friend because that's what we do.
Scotsman, when we've already have a cremation fund set up for you, so you're covered. Once you're done, you're good.
I thought it was recognizing fun.
Hey, brother.
By the way,
don't waste your money in the cremation. Just piss on my grave.
No. They got me to donate 15,000 PBR cans. They're going to melt down for the coffin. I was so proud and honored that you were going to be buried in the PBR coffin. I was thrilled. I was like, oh, yeah.
Thank God.
I got you. I am there.
We got a PBR flag. It's going to get draped over it. It's going to be beautiful.
And we're going to throw in a PBR membership card.
All I say is if you are truly one of my friends out there, just fucking piss on my grave, please.
Oh, no. We're having your forehead tattooed. Guess who? Motherfucker.
All right. Moving on. Cobra, my brother from another mother, one of the first people I ever subbed on YouTube, and one of the first people that actually encouraged me to do videos and be out there and jump out there. And I have been a big subscriber and big follower of yours for the longest time, my friend.
Thank you. Nothing but love for you, Scotsman. And, we will get you taken care of no matter what. In your demise, there will be a PBR flag. Nothing, PBR, like fountain, one of those fountains. You just put your goblet under there. It's going to be awesome.
God.
It's going to be awesome. But seriously, though, just a quick thing for everyone out there. Really awesome that what this community does, as far as helping people. And, people get taxed with money. It's like, I don't have money to give. You don't have to give money for a lot of these things. You can just make a video and spread the word type of thing, or encourage somebody. Words of encouragement in a video, or even through a text as you get to know people,
Amen.
It helps. So it's a really cool community, and I just
and let me just throw it out there real quick. Even if you don't make a video, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, share on Twitter. Do whatever you can do to make that video grow and be bigger and better and spread that word.
Yeah, definitely, because YouTube has us on lockdown right now, so it's kind of a manual sharing process right now. So awesome. And I'm just thankful to be part of the community here, and I appreciate all you guys and gals out there.
Boom.
Appreciate you too.
Yeah, glad you could show up, man. Glad to have you.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, Alan B. Pro.
Well, thanks again, Scotsman. Yeah, we've had a lot of great people in the chat tonight. Lots and lots of great people in the side chat. Doing this thing for Mr. Holster right now. I mean, really, we're not doing it for Mr. Holster. We're doing it for Jax. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. It's not about Mr. Holster. It's about Jack. So, yeah, the links are out there, folks. Hit it up. Get yourself a badass fucking shirt from Frag Out. Hit up the Facebook page. Drop 15. I hope to be doing this in the next couple of days myself. But yep, that's pretty much all I got for that, other than keep the magazines loaded and one in the chamber.
Hang on.
All right, there you go, guys. That's exactly how it is. So with that being said, guys, I thank each and every one of you on the panel, each and every one that jumped in on the panel. And I appreciate everyone in the side chat. Guys, thank you so much. Please make sure you check out all the links that have been posted, the link in the description. And we will see you next week. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Peace.
And in true fashion, since we have Cobra here, Cobra, would you do the true Cobra exit?
Boom.